Hello, hello guys, good evening. Good afternoon. Welcome to episode number 16 of Cobra Kai, the Connecticut Saga continues. From the awesome commentator guys, Zach Dawson. If you guys want to catch more Cobra Kai, or maybe the rest of Cobra Kai, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, stay positive and loyal. And also love, support, and respect is always the key. We meet new friends, new family members one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube. Anytime we manage to meet new friends, new family members that want to be part of this big community. Anytime we manage to meet anyone, if they have the following accounts like say a Twitter, YouTube, an Instagram, a Reddit, or maybe a Facebook if you will. And what we'll find guys is a new group of new friends, new family members if they have the following accounts for so. If you have any closer friends, family member, any good friends you have, you can ask them if they have any accounts on it. Any of them for so. But guys, if you guys have an account on Twitter by the way, tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, your numbers on Twitter as well. Like for me, for instance, guys, as your awesome commentator, I've been on YouTube for 5 years, 3 years on Twitter, 5 years at Walmart that I've worked at, and my love and I, 1,719 today. Going into tonight, since my love and I have a couple ideas for so, and we pretty much have a couple of opportunities for it. But other than that, guys, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. Hey, what's up, Joe? Good afternoon, buddy. How are you? Good to see you back. Hopefully are you at work, or are you on your lunch break, or are you off today? Let me know by chance, guys. By chance, Joe. Oh, you're at work? Nice. How's that going for you? But yeah, guys, if you have an account on Steam, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam, and again, if you like to play any Zenzries, anytime you manage to see what games that are available, any possible Zenzries that you guys are welcome to check out or pretty much look ahead of. Any RPGs, music, sports, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, anything. Or you get off in 1 hour, nice. Well, for me, I don't have to be back till Sunday. What's up, Nora? Good morning, good afternoon. How you doing? But other than that, guys, I was doing some relaxation after I spent some time with my Subway family earlier today, and I felt so relaxed after having some for breakfast earlier this morning as well. And yeah, I was just relaxing. But it's good to be back after this morning. But yeah, guys, any games you like to play on Steam? Tell me your name, and tell me what you guys like to play. Well, for me, guys, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam. Any account you guys have on Reddit, REDDIT, the only one I only have, and coming out of this group today, and that would be Kevin, aka Tubitzat. He's awesome, he's a great friend of mine. But other than that, he's a nice guy, and you can also check me out. And remember, guys, stay positive and loyal, and as always, love, support, and respect is always the key. Hey, what's up, Boda? Good afternoon, sir. How are you? But other than that, guess let me know if you guys have an account on Reddit. The best I've seen, hardly any rants, but no more caviar from me. Never liked it much. You guys let me know. But the best days you guys can check out Kevin is every Friday through Mondays, so he's getaway running, Monday through Saturdays. He's back from vacation. And she's doing good. She misses me, and I always love her as a good friend of mine. But it is always something to build. Friendships, relationships, as one big family, and anything else so on and so forth.
Why was she all dressed up in uniform?
Yeah, guys, Sunday's Getaways Monday through Saturdays. If you guys have an account on Instagram, you guys can check out John, Kevin, Speak of the Devil. What's up, Kevin? Good afternoon, sir. Can you send me out on Reddit for me? But yeah, I've got Kevin, John, and Sorty. You guys can also check me out on Instagram too. I'm not that hard to find. That's an awesome commentator. I'm guys for one big family, one big community, and yeah, my stuff has been really good by far. It's been a little over 5 years since I've been on YouTube now, so it's the highest we've ever had. Going in with one big community and also one big family. Well, guys, with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge powers today, on an afternoon on a Thursday, for the most big but the most important thing is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, give a thumbs up. Remember, guys, like, support, comment, and you guys can vote to land at 38 and the Great Solomon at 14. And also, guys, my stats are my highest likes is 237. And my highest views is 121 now, guys. So that's pretty much fantastic. Don't work too hard. So even though you're off in an hour, don't work too hard because I don't want to just have to make sure you're passing out. But good afternoon, guys. It is good to be back since I had spent time with my Subway family and pretty much just relaxed for a little while. But I will be with my pudding after I get done with the chat today. But every 19 to 20 minutes, you guys get IGN news. Well, guys, I'm trying to think of a good poll question for you guys today. After coming out this morning. Do you guys have a possible question for me? Oh yeah, wait a minute. I think there's something I could probably think of right now. Hold on. Oh, actually, there actually is a poll question. I'll probably do. With one, I don't want the eye. With one deleted scene from the Batman. From one deleted scene from the Batman. Which of these I'm trying to think of how I want to think of this question, guys. By the way, guys, we're actually at the Beats Club. We actually did not have an opportunity to do that. So, since we were out of time on the last couple episodes and whatnot, trying to think of a good opportunity. From the Batman, which of these you guys think? Damn it, I don't want that. You guys think will be next in the sequel? Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one right here. I'll do Two-Face, Joker, Newcomer. Yep. I won't do it in one word, but I'll do it with one space. But alright, guys, so far we're actually at the beach, pretty much outside the beach. So we were about to close the rest of this, pretty much close the rest of this area, but we were out of time before. So the question is, when am I doing the finale for Cobra Kai? Well, I'm thinking probably next week. So I can take on the Old Valley tournament. I mean, the Old Valley, Valley Fest, by the way. So I'm thinking I can take care of that next week. But if I do the finale, guys, before April 5th, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga will take an opportunity for sure. Now, the unanswered question is, am I going to be doing Cobra Kai still, though? I guess Miyagi-Do, probably will not. Because as soon as I pick up Skywalker for free, guys, at GameStop, I'm not 100% sure where MLB 22 is going to bring the attention, bring the common industry. So I don't have much of an entire clue right now. So, well, we're not at that. Well, actually, we're not at that point yet. Guys, my stuff has been pretty good. Popularity, uploads. Don't take negative, guys, but stay positive and loyal. And as always, love, support, and respect is the key. And knowledge is the current, but the only power. Now, after I'm done doing this afternoon, guys, next stream will probably be tomorrow morning. And then, I did tell you guys, I think earlier this week, it's one big family and also one big community. And have 267 mods. So am I streaming tomorrow night or in the afternoon? My answer is no, because, well, The only time, well, I am off till Sunday. It's just that, well, what I have to say about pizza because, yeah, I don't think I'm streaming in the afternoon tomorrow or tomorrow night because, well, so basically I'm gonna be guarding, Love Nice Pizza since I told you guys pretty much, I think ever since day one, pretty much, I think it was either last week that, my opponent's going out with a friend of ours, and his name is Jacob, so, they're only going as friends, but he wants me to guard her. It's my future fiancé, that's my future wife, and pretty much my buddy too, to make sure no one messes up anything. Because drama's not going to be the answer once we get to tomorrow night, guys, to be honest, but so to give you guys the update, I will not be streaming in the afternoon tomorrow or tomorrow night either, because, but I will be back this Saturday though, pretty much in the start of the weekend. And what you guys will see on Saturday is a new episode of Elden Ring in the morning on Saturday, and then an episode of Final Fantasy Origin, which you guys have been giving me good observation, good entertainment, a strong interest when it comes to Final Fantasy Origin. You guys receive new episodes every 1 to 2 days a week. But I did give the game a pretty much almost a 9 out of 10, so, but Final Fantasy Origin is pretty good. Even though we would have done a little more better than before, but yeah. Well, back to what I was saying about Cobra Kai. If I had to guess when I'm doing the finale, probably before the end of next week, because I'm off another 3 days, to be honest. So, and then that way, guys, I can pick up Skywalker next week. I think it's coming up. I mean, not this coming Sunday, but the upcoming Sunday, after the end of this month. So Skywalker will probably take over Cobra Kai, if I had to guess right now. But I know you guys have been enjoying Cobra Kai for sure. So one dozo from the very start of the beginning towards the very, very end. But I also have to mention, guys, that from what I heard from Cobra Kai is there's going to be some sort of a few more seasons after season 5, since season 5's already done filming, coming out of this month, and no problems to get twisted. From what I've heard, there's going to be a season 6, 7, and 8. Don't know how much attraction or attention it will have left, but well, to be honest, I was a little bit surprised or shocked if it does come in the book so far today in this group. So, Beloved and I started watching Cobra Kai since for the first time we've watched the very first season, coming out of YouTube Premium. After the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai were done, and then they pretty much let go of the rights recently and gave it to Netflix. So you guys remember that one story? Well, Netflix has the eyes of Cobra Kai now. So, it all depends how Netflix wants to negotiate with having a few more seasons. So, not sure what's going to be built up in the next upcoming seasons, but we have to wait until what season 5 brings to the table. Which I obviously think it'll bring some serious stuff together. So it all depends. I guess I'm going to go back to Daniel right now. So it all depends. But as far as I know, I don't have much of a theory, but it all depends what the fans of what Cobra Kai wants to do. But I do know for the first time in real life, these 2 actors are dating. By the name of the one that plays Eli, aka Hawk, and also Painless, plays as Tori, coming out of Cobra Kai as well. Pretty soon, going into Miyagi-Do, or Eagle Fang. So, from what I've heard earlier this week, guys, after days of speculation, they're pretty much dating. Dating in real life, no joke, but I obviously think Miguel and Sam are pretty much a better couple than those 2. I mean, no disrespect between them, the other 2, but I obviously think all four Cobra Kai stars, and also Miyagi-Do stars, are pretty much good couples, you know? Young couples coming out of their 20s, high 20s, or whatever. But I do know Ralph Macchio was pretty much almost 60. Well, just about 60, the same with Donnie and Terry Silver. Played by Thomas Ian Griff, so... Now guys, he's 60 years old coming out of this month so far today, and... So yeah. Congratulations to Painless and, Eli. Okay, the Hawkinator. Or... That's the Old Valley, men's champion. Damn it, this guy really wants to keep on doing something with the bat against me. Nope. Not today. But other than that, guys, today's been good, and no serious opportunity. Hey, what's up, Angelica? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, and a positive and loyalness, please welcome Angelica Guerrero Santiago. How are you today, Angelica? Let me ask you a positive question. Do you think love, support, and respect is the key, and knowledge is power is the key? But it is good to see you in the live chat. Well, guys, my supporters have been up and down, but a bit slight, but it's okay. Hey, what's up, Sassy? Good afternoon. How you doing? It may be morning for you, but for me, it's actually here in the United States. It's pretty much well, some simple. Well, what's going on, Sassy? Guys can also check out Sassy when the next time she's live. But you're on, you're on 24/7, correct, Sassy? Or every couple days, just like Kevin, or just like Running Egg. And guys, my stuff has been really good by far. See if I can knock this. See if I can knock this piece of trash in the building. Maybe I can send him to Hawaii, Honolulu, or something. But Angelica, what do you do? Or Angel, what do you do on your channel? Any ideas? Speaking of sorties, get away. Good. Happy early evening, Sorty. How you doing? How's my girl Sorty doing? Big shout out to Sorty's Getaway. Filled with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power. My stuff has been really good. I miss you too. I always love you as a friend, Sorty, no matter what happens. But, Sorty, did I tell you, what my love and I are going to be doing in the future? She asked me to marry her, by the way. So her and I are still planning on getting married in the future. And, so yeah, guys, like I said, we've been together for about 1,719 days now, on a Thursday afternoon now. So, we're taking it one step at a time, and that's exactly what two people can do. Talk things out, and spend the rest of their lives together. Even though there may be ups and downs down the road, but no one should be able to separate anything. Oh, thank you, Sorty. So, how's your stuff been going? Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and, we'll get to news in a second. As soon as I get this, Derek, crazy Derek out of here. But other than that, you guys can vote on that poll if you want. We're about to get to IZN News in just a little bit. Oh, you're working, nice. So, how long have you been at your job for? Anything else by chance? Hopefully you're not driving yourself tired. I'm usually tired when I'm getting up every morning when it comes to work. It's like I pretty much do a couple courses, work the next day, and get up every morning, you know, but all I'm working, guys, is only 4 days a week, and that's it. So 4 days a week, between 30 to 32 hours, and that's why I don't usually do 40 hours that much anymore. Because people were thinking that if I normally work 40 hours a week as a full-time, but for the most part, I'm only part-time. This is Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid Saga continues, Sorty. This game has actually been getting good popularity since day one. But speaking of day one, guys, we got news to talk about this afternoon. Before my love and I have time together tonight. As always, guys, stay positive and loyal. Also, guys, the top priority in this community is one big family. Is love, support, and respect is always the key, and also knowledge is power. When we meet new friends, new family members one by one, by checking out our channel descriptions, where we calmly ask people, or nobody try to get permission from people, if they have an account on Twitter. The following apps, guys: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, anything else, so on and so forth. And what we'll honestly find, guys, is a new group, new friends, new family members that want to be part of this one big community that we obviously have and normally have, with no hatred, but bringing anything we do as one big unit, one big community that's more understanding, positive and loyal, and anything that we're about for sure. And that's like what we'll find. But if you guys have an account on Twitter, you guys can check out yours truly, the awesome commentator Zach Dawson, 824-65600. You're welcome to check out other people too. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. Anytime you manage to meet new friends and family members, you guys can check them out anytime you want. And tell me what they do on Twitter. If they have a YouTube channel, if they have an Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, or anything. You guys can sell them out, tweet them out, and see if they're pretty much streaming on Twitch, YouTube most of the time, or nearly 24/7 if you want. So guys can check them out. But I've been on Twitter, guys, for 3 years. YouTube 5 years, one more 5 years. My love and I 17, 19 now. So I don't just love what I do, I just do it. So we're one big family, one big unit out of 267 mods, all in one community. And that would be, guys, through Kevin, Sony, Running Egg, Sass, Kapower TV, James, Miss Grazi, and yeah, and so much more in this community. If you guys have an account on Steam, any games you like to play on Steam, any good varieties you manage to play, anytime you manage to play any games you play, people can see what games they can recommend too. When I can recommend whatever games that's more important to you. Any varieties that, I mean, there's pretty much thousands of games on Steam. If you love playing or like playing, guys, that stand up for you. RPGs, sports, music, action adventures, shooting, any puzzles you like to solve, like any Uncharted games or whatever's more to interfere. Any games you want to play or any comedy games. Like I said, GTA is somewhat funny, but more about business. But you're welcome to check that out anytime. But as long as you have an account on Steam, you guys can find me, friend request me as Zach Dawson. I think John does have a Steam account. But the only one I also know, I haven't seen him in the live chat, his name is PC. Not personal computer, guys, but PC. He's actually he's exactly a male. But yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam. You guys have an account on Reddit, REDDIT. You guys can check out your awesome content if you want. You're looking at him. 5 years on YouTube. I love what I do. Popularity as well as Neo. You guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome. He anytime he jumps in, and anytime he's live every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays, guys, he's awesome. He's terrific. He's a nice guy. And for the most part, when I'm usually in his live streams, if I'm at work, spending time with my pudding, and see what I thought, and see what you guys thought, he tells you guys for the most part, and I normally say, for the most part, is that love, support, and respect is the key. That's exactly what you guys will technically find from me. I'm always here to stay. You guys are always one big unit, and no one should be able to stop what we're doing either. As long as, I mean, people always tell you, or normally, or anything else on occasions, that you know what you're doing, and that's easier said than done. The best way to get something done is to begin. As long as you're comfortable for what you do. But yeah, Kevin is every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays, Running Egg, almost 24 hours, 7 days a week. He's rocking and rolling. And he's a nice guy, too. And also Sony's Getaways just now. I love it so much. He's a sweetheart with all my heart as a Christian. And I always look up to to the Lord, too. Thanks to my partner for making me as a Christian the same way at the same time. So, you have to take out Sunday's Getaway, Monday through Saturdays. Also, guys can friend request me and follow me on Instagram. Zach Dawson as the awesome commentator. Also, Sunday's Getaway, Kevin and John. Jon, but not John. So, guys, can check out those kind of people anytime you want. It's not that hard to find as long as you know how to type them. But yeah, guys, that's Instagram. But alright, guys, stay positive and loyal at all times. And as always, love, support, and respect is the key, and knowledge is power. But the very most important thing is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment. It's like if you guys have not given it a thumbs up in this community today, feel free to share it out, tweet it out on Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, Facebook. But I know Seth usually is either busy at work or pretty much has a day off for sure. So you're welcome to check that out anytime. And you guys can vote to land at 38 and the greatest summon at 14. And what's up, Leon? How you doing today, sir? I did not see you in the live chat. How are you? I'm guessing I haven't told you the good news about my love and I. Pretty much this last Monday. Not this Monday of this earlier this week. But yeah, anything that's more incredible. But how are you today, Leon? On a Saturday afternoon? Feel free to tell me what you have intact. But alright, guys, let's not waste any time. We got IZ News to talk about today. This afternoon's date. It's March 24th. As we are 1 day away until Ghostwire Tokyo is coming out for the PS5. So, guys, let's run them all down and see what you guys, what I think, and tell me what you guys think. So let's see what kind of news we have for you today from your awesome commentator. So, what's it been up to the last time, Leon? I'm guessing you haven't heard the big news between my love and I. Well, did I tell you the big news? What my love and I will be doing in the future?
Happy Thursday afternoon, LOL, where I'm at, LOL.
So, where are you at this point, buddy? I was just waiting to see when AEW Dynamite's coming back. Well, it's every Wednesday night. So, that says it all in writing and color paint right there. But yeah, guys, let's get to news. See what we have for you guys. So, as you guys can see, Ghostbusters, and yeah, Ghostbusters actor Bill Murray. As you guys see, he is launching a biographical NFT collection. Now each token, guys, in this community, coming out of Bill Murray, he's actually almost in his 70s, I think. But I obviously think he is. Coming out of Ghostbusters, playing as Ernie McCracken, coming out of Kingpin, which isn't exactly a good comedy movie, but it's actually based on a true story too. It was back when Chris Sanko was live back then, the same with Bill Burton. Was Nelson Burton Jr. is still alive too, as a legendary bowler himself. So it's really not too bad to compromise for it. But yeah, guys, each token will also feature a unique graphic and a brief anecdote about the actor. So yeah, the big news, Leon, are you ready to bury no hatchet? But the good news is, guess what my friend asked me when I was off at 11 on Monday, on the current Monday. Apparently, guys, well, pretty much for you, Leon, guess what my friend asked me? She asked me if I would marry her in the future. And guess what? I told her, I said, is this going to be my final answer? To be the first ever husband between my love and I. And her and I started bawling our eyes out. So, Leon, guess what I answered? I told her, I said, yes, it's my final answer. So, yeah, she asked me my friend asked me to marry her. So that's exactly going to be the plan. So, it's going to be the first time. I never once been married at all, but I'm a little more excited. But my love and I do have my first best man though. But we still need one more. I'm not sure who that's going to be in general or out of positive and loyalness. I'm not real sure. But yeah, Leon, what do you think about that? It's gonna be for the first time as the youngest couple once we get to our future. Even though we've had ups and downs, but her and I are not done yet. We still have much more in common to get through in the next coming years. Well, pretty much the following years too. But yeah, we're taking our time. But tomorrow, guys, her and I will be hitting 1,720 days. Tomorrow's Friday. Well, guys, Dimitri versus Trey. I always tell you guys, involving any battle like this, any boss from Cobra Kai. Allow me to demonstrate, guys. Applause in the chat. Like, support, comment in the chat when I take out Trey here. Now, you guys remember, this was actually one of the problems that Robbie had when he was recently friends. Well, basically, Leon, my pudding's waiting for the Jasmine costume that my dad ordered for my pudding, and that came out of me for sure. So, it's gonna be coming in the mail by April 27th, and my pudding cannot wait to try the costume. So, I don't know if there's gonna be another Amazon order right now, but anything I would like to do so, but it all depends. But I obviously don't have much of a clue, but it'll be soon. But what are your thoughts on that, Leon? Do you have anything to say about my love and I getting married in the future? As long as you make it a good one, guys, anything. We'll take it one step at a time, we're not rushing into it, but we know how that is really going to stand. Anything else for sure? As the youngest couple of all time, I'm 28, he's 35, and we know how to take our time. It's just that we make each other laugh, we spend time together, and anything we have to bring. But we always miss each other when I'm at work, or even if something else comes to our attention. Well, I guess he's bringing a friend over or something. It's not too bad. Oh, what's up, James? Good afternoon, sir. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. You see, guys, James knows what love, support, and respect is too. He knows how to make it happen. But how's it going tonight, James? It's good to see you, so. But alright, guys, back to the news. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy as it apparently runs better if it made the characters bald. Now, what kind of an opportunity would that be? Making Final Fantasy characters bald? I don't think so. You're telling me, Leon. I'm not like one of those guys that my pun does not hate. It says that the last one that my pun went after, apparently he thought she had no protection. And basically, you know, and it was not the rightful move that my pun went after the previous guy for sure. Pretty much thought she had no protection, and he pretty much broke her stupidity, achy breaky heart from Billy Ray Cyrus. So it's kind of like that, for example. But for me, guys, from what I can see, I normally try to buy anything she wants, as long as I have a good person and pretty much got good enough. I do it out of spending the rest of our lives together. Anything she wants off the bat, like I did earlier today. I go to a couple of diet pops and pretty much a little bit of roses from a gas station today. And that was earlier this morning. It was actually not too bad. It was only like almost pretty much in the late teens. You see, guys, my point knows how to spoil me the same way as I do. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be 2 months till. If you guys know if you're able to make a Final Fantasy characters on Stranger of Paradise bald. 2 months Zell, 2 months hairstyle. So other than that, that's not too bad. But I don't know if I would make my characters bald. So I may or may not. But yeah, Zoka and Harley Quinn, it all depends. Happy you guys? Guys, the haters better stand out of the way. Yeah. You know what they say, guys? Haters will be haters. They don't know what a woman wants or what a man wants. That's why her and I take our current time, because we love each other. Ever since day one. But we have known each other, guys, for 13 years. So that's pretty much fantastic. I don't have much to mention. I think it's only the Final Fantasy characters on Final Fantasy Origin. It's only coming out of the PC. So you guys can check out maybe like a crazy tip how you can make them bald. So I don't know if any Final Fantasy characters are bald or anything else for sure. I obviously don't have a clue. Alright guys, you're welcome to check out this Trails Mode trailer, guys, of this next game. It's called MX vs. ATV Legends. Now this game, guys, will be coming out on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, and Xbox One on May 24th. And you're welcome to check out the current latest MX vs. ATV Legends Trials Mode trailer. So it's not like driving vehicles, but driving dirt bikes. Or most of that if you want. Whatever triggers your mind, how you guys can drive. And look at this, guys. A, no mercy. B, no mercy, no mercy. My phone's gonna freak out when I tell her what the rank is. Oh my god. It's 100% Kristen, guys. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Okay, guys, let me see if I can get this one down. My phone always calls me her brat. I'm like, thank you, honey. I can go with that. Beast Club. Done. S. Rank. My phone's gonna be a little more jumpy, but a little more socked. And there goes the S rank, guys. As we have a power-up Extreme Environmentalist 2. Pretty much not just 1, but 2. Leon says, I was watching WWE Raw. Kevin Owens was dressed like Stone Cold Steve Austin with ball cap. Or one Stone Cold game. Yeah. Well, to be honest, there's only one Stone Cold. And he's the Texas Rattlesnake. Former World Champion. Former Royal Rumble winner. Had some pretty good real nice feuds with The Undertaker. The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Triple H, and so on and so forth. Well, guys, I'm gonna do level 4 of Search Fist for Sam. And the thing about this one, it loses an additional orb, so I'll give her that by chance. Alright, guys, back to the news. Now coming out of this community, guys, it's one big family. Guys can check out the character breakdown from season 2 Bridgerton. Now, all there is to know about the Bridgerton family tree and more. If you guys want to know more insight on that, coming out of Kaylee Donaldson. So I don't have an interesting idea for that. So I never once saw season 1 or anything extreme or fantastic. Or something else to bring the step or the brilliance. So guys can weigh in on some of that if you want. Alright guys, back to the news from coming out of the MCU. Richard Ryder. Richard, I don't think I've ever heard of this man or this guy. His name is Richard Ryder. So basically, Richard Ryder is going to be joining the MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe as Marvel's Nova. It's apparently heading to the MCU. Now, Ryan Leston had this to say about Richard Ryder coming to Marvel. So, I never once heard anything about Nova, but I know he was based on, I think, a lot of comics, or based on plenty of comic book issues in Marvel. But I obviously haven't read a lot about him, but I know he pretty much does anything that's more confident at whatever kind of powers he has, compared to anything specific. So that's pretty much more of a solution or anything identical for it. So what were your thoughts on that, Leon? when you saw Kevin Owens as trying to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin 316. This March 16th, guys, is always Stone Cold Steve Austin Day. Not like Independence Day. That's only every fourth month of July every year. So maybe not optimistic. So, or not some sort of a spotlight gimmick. I called him an idiot. I mean, that's something that's exactly what Chris Jericho would say. You know, call one of them he sees a stupid idiot, and it would be anything else medicinal or anything else with intentions. So it would be that clear or that, really exactly that simple. So do you see anything happening between the two of them, Leon, or no? I mean, I know Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to be in the KO show at WrestleMania coming up after this Sunday. I mean, after this go himself between Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, between night 1 and night 2. So I think it's going to be interesting what comes out of those two. And what we think he is. I mean, we haven't seen Stone Cold since 2003 or 2002 or 2004. But it all depends what those two are coming out of that. It's coming out of the state of Dallas, Texas. So we'll see how that's going to wind up between the two. Alright, guys, Leon, have you by chance ever watched The Batman with Robert Pattinson? And also Zoe Kravitz? Well, here's the thing, guys. Is that to see, for those of you that have not watched the deleted scene, I've heard the Riddler was talking to the jail cell called the Arkham Asylum. It's kind of like a prison cell building. So, as you guys can see, the Batman finally releases the deleted scene that was featuring some sort of a positive villain. An angry villain, evil villain from the comics, the ones we haven't seen for quite some time. Someone that the Riddler was talking to. I actually did not watch this deleted scene. I don't think my love has either. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen some of this video. But I only looked inside or outside of a peek, for sure. But, well, it's pretty much something identical for it. But Matt Kim has something to add. It's something else that makes it self-hurry, but something out of positive and loyalness that came out of the deleted scene. I've heard the Riddler was talking to, and all of us knew, guys, it was the Joker behind it. So there was some speculation if the Joker's going to be the next main villain in the Batman 2 with Robert Pattinson. I mean, he could be, but we honestly don't know for sure. But it all depends. Let me double check. Hall of Fame on April 2nd, TakeOver on the same day. First night of WrestleMania, then WrestleMania second night. Okay, yeah. I want to see what I are both excited to see the pretty good matches involving WrestleMania. So it's going to be interesting how that points out. So there are spoilers from the Batman, but I think my love and I will check out this deleted scene when we have the opportunity to have time together tonight. So that's exactly what that her and I haven't checked, or haven't even watched. So I think we have a new look of the Joker. Even though it's not the same without Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger. Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger pretty much made Joker look like a, as I always say, guys, make him look like a main villain badass every time. To have this favorite line from the Joker, and that would be why so serious, or let's try to think of anything outside or inside the box. You know, it's pretty much the Joker for you. Hey, what's up, Bun Game Miller? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. So, Ungame, what brings you here in the live chat? Leon, Ungame Miller's here. Alright guys, right now in my 5 years on YouTube, my mods right now are 268. So on Game Miller, big shout out to you. For becoming our newest moderator today. So congratulations. Alright guys, Leon, as one of my top moderators right now in my 5 years on YouTube, my highest mods, guys, are 268 now. 268.
I'm a girl actually and I need 1K.
How many supporters do you really have? I mean, if you guys also want to drop your channel links in the chat too, that'd be fine. You guys know what you guys think and what I think. It's time to hear what you guys think for that. But are you able to drop your channel link in the chat on game? Oh, 731. Okay. So what do you do on your channel? Do you do some good stuff on your channel, or any games you like to do, any drawing, traveling, family stuff, medicinal stuff, anything in general? I mean, you look at my stuff in game. My stuff has been really good. Popularity's been tremendous. Uploads have been tremendous. And I'd always advise everybody else, including you guys, for example, it's one big family and one big community. That love, support, and respect is the key. Also, knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. But don't ever think negative on game. You always welcome anything for sure. Well, one big family and one big community. So, how long have you been on YouTube for? If you don't mind me asking as the king. Well, you can't go on with being a female. So that's pretty much a good way to... As long as you like what you do on your channel, you guys can check out anybody you want. As long as they have the following accounts, like say on game, if you have an account on Twitter, I mean, do you have a Twitter, Instagram, or Reddit, or no? You're not gonna check me out anytime, guys. I'm not that hard to find. We're gonna get back to news in a second. So like I said, guys, I haven't looked at the new look of the Joker. The new cover actor. So on game. Do you have a real name on game, Miller, or no? Anything that goes comprehend. Okay, so we got number 2 on collectible. Hold on, let me double check. Play Spiral the Dragon, Van Ride School, Karaoke, Pixelberry. To be honest and clear with you, I've heard of Spiral. I haven't heard the few of the others, but I've heard Spiral was pretty good. I mean, the first time Spiral's been out was back in for the PS1, back in the late 1990s. For sure. I haven't once played a Spiral game, but I once one of my love's roommates played Spiral for a long time. She's actually an ultimate fan of Spiral. Also with Soul Calibur, Pokemon, and even though, guys, Pokemon is always an RPG since day one. But what kind of console do you have on game? Do you have any current accounts like, say, Twitter, Instagram, Steam, Reddit?
PS2.
Oh, PS2? Nice. Do you only play Spiral, or do you play any sports, any RPGs, any puzzles you play, or not exactly? I mean, my top two genres by far is RPGs and sports. I've started liking RPGs since I was a kid. You know, I love RPGs. Know it's right down my alley, and also sports too. Oh, not much? Right. What about Final Fantasy? Any Final Fantasy games ring a bell, or no? But like I said, I have heard of Spiral, but I haven't played any Spiral games though. But I've heard some good things. Well, guys, you guys can see this one movie in theaters starting on March 25th, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. if how you guys can watch everything, everywhere, all at once. The movie itself, I don't know any actors for sure, but somebody else, it may or may not comply, or either reply on. So, is Spiral the only game you play on your PS2? I mean, I remember having a PS2, but not as much as I would like. I've played Madden games, I've played, for RPGs, different sports games, or anything else, so on and so forth. And by the way, on game, how old are you, by the way? The first time the PS2 was the only one that came out was back in 2002 or the year 2000. And that was when the PS1 was still around back then. You also had the Nintendo GameCube, the regular Xbox. Oh, 23, not bad of an age. Do you stream on Twitch or only on YouTube? I mean, that's pretty much another good thing too. But yeah, Spiral is pretty much one of those good as franchises. It's kind of like a puzzle game, and so on and so forth. I mean, you played this one Probo Dragon, and you pretty much go on adventures with Spiral. It's only been... Oh, you mean YouTube? Okay, So yeah, I mean, I've heard of Spiral, but I haven't played a lot of it, though. As I mentioned. Well, I do know somebody out of 268 mods that does play Spiral, and that's Beryl, so... I haven't seen Beryl in the live chat since quite some time. She's at 69 supporters. My opponent's at 75 right now. Well, my opponent's trying to come back in the chat though, guys, but it's just that she's been busy with work, having time with me, and me having time with her the same way, so that's been the only thing. And I've also been focusing on work, and also you guys. Anything that's more important out of positive and loyalness, and also with anything else combined. So, are you a huge fan of Spiral on game, or anything? I mean, what do you like about Spiral in general? I mean, Spiral games are something useful. Well, I gotta say, guys, I never once played a Spiral game, but I've heard some good things on the franchise. And holy cow, I think I have her as a friend on Facebook. I think. Who? Ungame? Ungame. Do you know Leon or no? Okay, so I'm gonna bring this next message here. When Ford... So I don't want that. Here we go. When Ford done a rank. Okay, there we go. Well, guys, if I have not mentioned it already, he's a dragon. I love dragons. Yeah. Yeah, dragons are not too bad. Sassy, let me ask you a question. Have you heard of Spiral? Or anything fantastic? I mean, I know Spiral is a good franchise as compared to other games like, say, Crash Bandicoot, or any other games compared to it. So it's kind of like those games for sure, but none other than Spiral.
No, I was talking about Barrel.
Well, the question I was trying to... the question... No, I was talking about Barrel. Barrel? Okay. The question I was asking, Sassy, have you heard of Spiral the Dragon, or no? I mean, I know most of you guys have... As long as, it's a good dragon creature, but he's a nice character. Nice character coming out of as a dragon type, or some sort of a bit of a flying type. But you're welcome to check out this deleted scene, guys, from the movie starring Robert Pattinson called The Batman. Right. But like for example, guys, find one deleted specific scene from a deleted scene, guys. You're welcome to check out a 5-minute video, as you guys can watch as Robert Pattinson's Batman has an intense conversation with a villain at Arkham in this deleted scene from the Batman movie. But here's the thing, guys. Guess who the Batman talks to? The one and only the Joker. It's not Queen Phoenix or Jack Nicholson. It's somebody else. I know the actor's name. Jack the Dragon. Like it would be, but yeah. There's an app called Pixelberry. What I read from. If people are fans of Pixelberry. What can you tell me about Pixelberry? I'm a bit on active on that. I mean, I'm a bit curious. Is there anything in proportion about Pixelberry? Is it kind of like Twitter, kind of like Facebook, Reddit, Instagram? But can you tell me a little bit about Pixelberry? As long as it's not compared to BlackBerry or something else referred to it. I mean, I don't think for the first time, guys, I don't think I've ever heard of Pixelberry. I'm not sure if it's kind of like Monster Hunter or compared to something else added. So I'm pretty sure it's added to something different or something but more unique. So it all depends. I mean, I never heard of Pixelberry. Is that for PS2 or on Steam or any idea on game? Leon, have you heard of it? Or Sassy, have you heard of it by far? I mean, I don't think I've ever once heard of it, to be honest. So what I'm doing right now, guys, I'm trying to get my ranks back up a little bit. So I'm pretty much going back and forth. Well, guys, we have our next article. You guys can check out the season 1 review of the show is called Our Flag Means Death, a pirate comedy that lowers the boom on the Gentry's lazy troops. Taylor Bennett has the review on that. I don't know any actors, maybe Jeremy Irons, but I'm not sure. OnGame says Pixelberry is a special app. You read from. They have good stories, storylines. On good Pixelberry promotes events on the phone. So I pretty much get what you're getting at. So OnGame is Pixelberry kind of like is it kind of like Chris Tales or something? Or kind of like, I mean, Pixelberry is not like Minecraft, is it? Or not really? I'm pretty sure it has to be from a different game. Coming out of Pixelberry, coming out of that app. I mean, as long as it's not like Uncharted. I mean, Uncharted is one of the goodest franchises of all time. Oh, storybooks, right. So, do you enjoy Pixelberry? As much as you do Spiral, or do you consider both of them different? Or pretty much the opposite, or kind of like the same, as it should be. I mean, I don't think I've ever played Pixelberry. But do you like Pixelberry? Oh, nice. What score do you give Pixelberry? Yeah, I don't think I've ever played Pixelberry by far, but as long as they're giving me the positive and loyal details, I will take that sometime in consideration between my love and I, if we have some sort of an opportunity or any situation on it. Well, guys, and welcome to check out a short video of Sea of Thieves, the gameplay trailer of the Forts of the Forgotten Adventure. Guys, check out the trailer for a look at what to expect on Sea of Thieves, Forts of the Forgotten Adventure. And it is available now, guys, until the next 2 weeks on April 7th. So, you're welcome to check out this 52-second video as well. It makes me laugh, they're the best. Do you watch any comedy shows? Comedy movies? Or have you seen any movies lately? My love and I went to go see The Batman 3 weeks ago. The Batman is really, really good. It has Robert Pattinson as the Batman. For the first time, coming out of Robert Pattinson, he's a big fan of Final Fantasy. Coming out of Final Fantasy VII, the same as Zoe Kravitz. Kind of like Lockhart, Aerith, and Cloud. So, Robert Pattinson's kind of like Cloud. Coming out of a life triangle. To see who's the best who's the best female character for Cloud. You know, it's pretty much it's about not just one person, but two women or two girls trying to fight for a man. Who would be a better fit for a couple, and starting a relationship with someone. So it's kind of like that. But the Batman is pretty good. House of Gucci is alright. The 355, I never seen the movie, but I do know Jurassic World Dominations. I know Jurassic World Dominations is supposed to be pretty good. With the return of Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting how that plays out. But Chris Pratt is still gonna be in there, the same with Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm not sure if my love and I will be watching that, but her and I will be watching the second sequel to Top Gun, and that is Top Gun Maverick. That's going to be coming out before the end of May, and that is guys on May 27th. We will be watching it in theaters soon, depending how any variant or any COVID stuff goes on, so on and so forth. So it all depends. But we are thinking about watching Top Gun Maverick for sure. And did we get this guy? And yep, B rank, I'll take it. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem at the latest. Alright guys, back to the news. Let's check out this next article. Servants creator thought Christopher Walken casting was some sort of not much of a joke, but a prank. Now the executive producer guys explains how he came up with this wonderfully insane concept for Apple TV Plus. And Christopher Walken is in this Apple TV series. It's called Servants. Never once heard the name, but I know Christopher Walken is in that, but I have no conspiracy or any card debt with that one. I mean, Christopher Walken's coming out of Balls of Fury, kind of like a ping pong comedy that has him, Jennifer Lopez as a CIA agent, and I think Maggie Q is also in that as well. So yeah, the movie was good, averagely good. It was funny, and yeah, kind of like tabletop tennis, if you will. But I haven't seen the series coming out of Apple TV, guys. I have not. But I obviously do not usually use. I mean, honestly, I do not use Apple TV Plus, though, on my phone. Or even if on my PC either. So, no. I really don't. Hold on, guys, let me get back to the news. We already talked about Tiny Tina. So we don't have much to mention about that, for the most part. Now the Netflix show is coming, the Netflix Resident Evil. Yep. You're exactly right about that, Leon. That's going to be coming in very shortly. It's going to be very, very soon. And do you know how many seasons the Resident Evil will be taking? I mean, they only made about 8 movies. Not sure if there's going to be a 9th one. A 9th Resident Evil movie. If they bring back Mila Djokovic back one more time. Because I honestly don't know if they're going to be making a 9th one. I mean, I think 8 is good enough. Pretty much well-deserved and pretty much good enough for right now. And I think temporarily or don't anything else to promote if there's going to be another Resident Evil movie. So I don't think there should be another one. I mean, Mila Djokovic does an incredible job as his main character she plays in. And also coming in of the Fifth Element with Bruce Willis back then. So I confidently suggest probably not. The same with the other actors. I mean, they're already getting up in age now. So, as long as it's not falling from the sky or anything. So I obviously don't know if there's going to be another one to bring Mila Djokovic back or not, or even if they're going to be bring somebody else back. I mean, I don't think Hank Azaria would be the next main character for Resident Evil. I mean, that would just be some sort of a public investment. or some sort of a joke, if it were to come down to that. So probably won't be that useful. So obviously, I don't know. Alright guys, back to the news. As you guys can see, the phone company called Apple, as a card launch, and the thing about Apple, guys, they're going to be launching a hardware subscription service by next year. Now, a new report, guys, coming out of Mark Bloomberg, coming out of Apple, says that the tech giant is looking forward, also, to expand its subscription service beyond and designing the future. The future of that as well. And what this may or may not observe or mean. And the enemy ones are better, yeah. Yeah, enemy ones are pretty much a little more better, but not psychologically, or anything else toxicated. Coming out of zombies, that's how to kill anybody they want, or pretty much just want to have some more hunger from them. So that's pretty much what the zombies want. They pretty much want the character's body and something else for sure. So that's exactly what that either male or female want as zombies. So it's not that hard to guess or predict. It's not right, Leon. And Dimitri gets him down to make sure he's not standing tall anymore. So yeah, it all depends. But Tyrell Elves has an article for that one. Let me double check this article really fast with Apple. I don't think I'm gonna try to. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna make another collectible one, since I don't know if there's. I don't know if I collected all three from any of these areas. Well, right now, guys, I think for the rest of the episode right now, we're just gonna get prepared for the. If I had to guess when the finale will be, probably next week. But Skywalker's coming out by then, before April 5th. And I will also be picking up baseball, too. So I obviously don't know where baseball is going. Or where Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga is going, either. I mean, I have a couple guesses, but... Well, obviously, guys, it's not until we reach April 5th. And that is exactly the 5th day of April. And of course, guys, it's the start of the second quarter, for sure. So it all depends. I don't know. It all depends what we can really rely on to try to get to determine. Anything that's more positive and loyal, and combining also with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge's power. So anything else we can really to be waiting for, or have anything else to be patient with. So it all depends. But let me check out this article for a minute involving coming on Bloomberg. So let me see which one is more to take to the next level. So guys, it's gonna be between at the end of this year or beginning of 2023. So that's gonna be something coming out of Apple. So, or anything else between a different phone company. So involving that subscription, it's gonna be good and beyond. And that's honestly coming out of only Bloomberg, for sure, and also the Apple company. As long as they're not satisfied enough to have a little more to expand and something else to putting excitement together. Sorry, buddy. Eric's about to go down to the rail, as I'm about to take the rest of his health and then finish him off the rest of the way from the ground up. Yep. I guess may I get another one in? 1, 2, 3, yep. I'll look at that in a second. Well, we got him. I think I'm hoping we can do better than D, for the most part. Yeah, no mercy, guys. Look at that. And 17,000 B+. That's better. That's coming out of Addison Street. So we'll take a good opportunity. Alright, guys. You're welcome to check out the launch trailer called Narco. Norco. I think that's how you pronounce narco or norco.
Getting close to dinner for
Oh, getting close to dinner? I'm gonna have some dinner in a little bit, in another 15 or 20 minutes.
kitchen knife.
So the thing about narco, guys, we're gonna check out, or have an opportunity to check out, the Southern Gothic point-and-click narrative adventure game, but it only is available, guys, on PC, Game Pass, and also on Steam. I don't think I've ever had an opportunity or anything else forward to determine. But I obviously did not. I'm gonna see if there's any other rank real quick. Let's do. Well, the only rank that hasn't been doing too bad would have to be Woodley and Lamita. I'm gonna go ahead and do Woodley real quick. We have another 15-20 minutes, guys. So let's do this one real quick. Guys, can also check out the Lamborghini Countach LPI 804 trailer of Rocket League. Guys, can check out the latest Rocket League trailer for a look at the Lamborghini Countach LPI. I think it's kind of like the one vehicle, coming out of iRobot. That Detective Spooner was driving coming out of iRobot. I think it is, or it might have been a different vehicle. Oh, you still want to master something? Okay, let me double check. Master, go to Hyrule and marry Princess Zelda, Gandalf, and the volcano. Right. And that would be, is it Breath of the Wild or Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity? Is it that or is it something else compared to Legend of Zelda? I mean, I haven't gone back to Zelda for a long time, but Zelda games are fun. They're fun. They're good RPGs. They're the best of all time, compared towards any others. For example. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever played Ocarina of Time. I don't think I have, but I've heard the game was good, to be honest, and a little more clear and something else to cover. I don't think I've ever played the game, so probably not. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the dojo. I'm gonna go ahead and do something else, so we can get ourselves ready for the Valley Fest next week. So it really has something else to describe. So wherever else it could be handed, especially if something else is investigated or something else in particular, or anything else combined or anything else compared. Well, guys, see, we got 2 S ranks here, and then we got an S rank just now, and then Smithy, we've got a C rank. We got a C rank for that, B rank from that. So how many X ranks do we have for the most part? We've got 1. Okay, so we got 1. Hold on, guys, let me double check and look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 S ranks, guys. And that right there, guys, is pretty good. That is pretty good right now. Let's see if I can get this area done real quick. Not sure if we're gonna have enough time, but we'll look. I mean, we have a little bit of time left, guys. So let's see what else we have. Alright, guys, back to the news. The movie called The Batman. Is it welcome to check out why Barry Keoghan's Joker looks the way he does? I don't think I'm taking out any spoilers for that. Not until my love and I see the hell out of this deleted scene for sure. For my wedding? Well, did I tell you what my love and I's wedding theme is? We're gonna be doing Star Wars. Star Wars for sure. In a galaxy far, far away. So that's gonna be exactly our wedding theme once we get to our future. So yeah. We're ready. We're about to get married in the future soon. It's gonna be really soon. Not until we get some extra approvals for sure. But I'm ready. My pun's ready. But we're taking it one step at a time. One opportunity at a quality time being. So that's exactly what we can really clue on. With 2 peas in a pot. And I don't think we've got a good rank out of that. Maybe a D or C. But that's fine. We're just trying to get this one area down and out. But I am announcing, guys, that the finale of Cobra Kai will probably be... well, it's going to have to be somewhere. I'm thinking before the end of next week I can do the finale and take on the Valley Fest. I don't know if there's anything else hidden after that. But this game, Cobra Kai, will be the second game coming out of my PS5 that I'll probably beat before I trade this game in for the PS4 to PS5. I'm thinking either I can get this finale done next week by Thursday, or I can maybe do it, say, I would think maybe by Thursday or Friday of next week. And Skywalker will definitely take that spot for sure. So we'll see how that's going to adjust. And pretty much make good possible arrangements. Pan cooking the Zipson. This is an Italian voice, guys. Pancakes for love. From the awesome commentator. Say you, save me. Ba 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 ba. That's Lionel Richie. So, pancakes are good too. I haven't had... I just had breakfast this morning. So, I had a ham and cheese omelet, and then I had, on an appetizer, I also went after hot pepper... jalapeno, pepper bites. So that, I always get the same, breakfast meal. It's pretty much good. Usually I would change some of the stuff up, but I think I might do it sometime. Can I get rid of the stupid dungeon, this one imposter place? So we can get ready for the finale next week. And nice kick. But my fun hasn't gone... Well, to be honest, I did not finish, I was going to finish the Valley Fest, and be finished with Cobra Kai on my love's Nintendo Switch. But, my opponent and I were out of time, and yeah, it was not a problem at all. But I'm thinking, like I said, guys, I'm debating on one of two right now. Leon, out of 268 mods, out of one big community, one big family, do you guys know what day I can finish off Cobra Kai by next week? Thursday? Do you think I should doing Tales of Arise on Thursday or Friday? Whatever goes for you in the live chat. It's gonna have to be either of the 2 days anyway. It's gonna be before I pick up Skywalker on April 5th. Another 2 weeks. And almost 1 week from now. And that's gonna be coming up after this Sunday. So that's exactly gonna be soon. Because I'm thinking, yeah, Skywalker's gonna be the next game to take over Cobra Kai, though. That's exactly what I'm honestly am thinking about that for sure. But Cobra Kai's been fun, and it draws a lot of popularity. And it always has, too. Friday? I guess we can do the finale by Friday of next week. I don't think I'm gonna have any time to do it tomorrow, because... I have to cover a couple between my love and I. But, my pudding and Jacob are only going as friends, so I'm gonna be doing plenty of guarding tomorrow. After I get through cheerleading at a BB game tomorrow night, so I have to be there before 4:30 tomorrow night, so, but like I said, guys, I don't think I'm streaming, I won't be streaming in the afternoon, or tomorrow night for sure. But I will be back after I get through tomorrow morning, guys. Tales of Arise. I'll be back Saturday morning for Elden Ring, and then get an episode of Final Fantasy Origin in the afternoon as well. But yeah, Final Fantasy Origin's been doing really good too. For those of you that are enjoying Final Fantasy Origin, you guys have been doing a pretty nice job, a real good job for sure. And I always loved RPGs since I was a kid. Well, guys, quick article. Got to check out a 3-minute video. I found the scientist coming out of NASA has confirmed more than 5,000 planets outside of our solar system. Now, here's the thing. You might be wondering, how many planets are there outside in the system? That's why I say the solar system. That's more, anything up in space. But there were probably more than 5,000 planets outside space. And I'm gonna say this right now, I mean, 5,000 planets? Wow. I'm touched by it. That's why I say I'm a little bit of suck. And it does not get out of our heads, but... Now, the thing about science, I don't read a lot of science articles, so as long as it's only a video from Akeem Lewanson, that's fine. I mean, I never once read a science article, but I've always thought it's pretty much scientific, or anything coming out of the history books. What people know about science, a lot of you guys have learned science in school in the past. And I for one did too. Coming out of good planets, and the ones that walked to the moon, like say, for example, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and also guys back in the 1918 or 1900s by the name of John Glenn. Yeah, Buzz Aldrin was also one of the famous gentlemen that was recently coming out of the moon too. And also coming out of rockets that try to blast off and see how well it can travel. If there's anybody in there that's trying to hold on to breathe air, as long as you have your uniform on that, to make sure if you're prepared and get prepared to go to space to see how it looks, to take on the moon and whatnot. So that's pretty much something to satisfy, or something fantastic to look into, to go through today for sure. It's like if you know some people, check out how many planets that are out there. As long as you have the codes to go through whatever's up in the planets for sure. But yeah, guys, that's 3 minutes of that video. Well, guys, let's check out if there's any more real quick. Well, guys, we have a couple articles left tonight. I'm gonna quickly go through them right now. I don't think we're gonna finish this off tonight. All I gotta say, guys, the finale of Cobra Kai will probably be next week. It's gonna be on Friday of next week with Tales of Arise. It all depends what my love is doing on that next week. So we have to make sure we're much more prepared right now. Between other characters, I always want to check out if there's any other characters that have not gone to the last upgrade. Well, guys, we have our favorite one. We have the Mastery upgrade. Well, we have 100 enemies with the panel. So, good job by Dimitri. Now, as far as the bottom goes, freezing 15 football players. It would have been nice if I got to that too. Okay, guys, Sam has 13. I'm gonna go ahead and do Ice Kick Fury to add 2 more kicks for Sam. So that's level 4. Alright, guys, we already talked about Halo TV series of how you guys can watch it for free if you have an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Now, Paramount Plus, guys, awaits you, Xbox fans. Robert Anderson has something for that too. Also, guys, Elden Ring Speedrunner uses a new zip glitch to set the world record. Zippity Doodah. Coming out of Elden Ring, guys, Ryan Denzel has this article for the most part.
Tell her I said hi and have a good weekend.
Hold on, I'll look at that in just a second. So that's a long article. Elden Ring has been doing pretty good on the weekend, so that's pretty much extreme. Alright, guys, you guys are welcome to check out the Matagni Elite Set trailer of Rainbow Six Siege. For a look at what to expect in the Elite Set, featuring MTZ MK2 uniform. Not one, guys, but the two of them combined. So welcome to check out that trailer from Rainbow Six.
That's money well spent.
And we also have a reward, guys, for the Mastery update too, coming out of the dojo. That's pretty much classic. And I'll do Frozen Path level 4.
See where you're going.
Well, we can create another parallel line. And as far as the bottom goes, I don't know. Whatever works. And the best characters in Triangle Strategy. Plus a few tips, guys, of how you can lend your guys' advantage towards our party. You guys can check out most of that if you want. And finally, guys, you got some City Yourselves news. Thank you so much, Leon, for that. And thank you for the thumbs up, Ty Ablong. And alright, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me tonight. Now, here's the situation, guys. I will be back tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise. But something good's going to happen tomorrow night. So the only time I will always stream is probably tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise. Tomorrow's Friday. And then after Friday morning, next stream will probably be Saturday morning for Elden Ring, and then Final Fantasy Origin by then. So that way, most of us can group up and get ready for this game, guys, Cobra Kai's finale next week. Because by the time I get Skywalker from GameStop on April 5th, I'm picking up that for PS5 as a pre-order for free, and paying the rest of Major League Baseball 22. So Skywalker, it's almost nearly likely. That game could shut out this game off the bat for 3 to 4 days a week. That's what I'm considering. Nearly considering how that's going to bring out of this community or anything else, so on and so forth, coming up tonight. But like I said, guys, next stream, I will be back tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise, and then I'll be back Saturday morning for Elden Ring and Final Fantasy Origin. But if you guys want to catch the finale of Cobra Kai of every 3 to 4 days a week, the finale will be Friday of next week. So that's exactly going to be the plan. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support by any comment. I'm going to stay positive and loyal by meeting new friends, new family members, filled with love, support, and respect is the key. And also, guys, knowledge is power. It's one big community, guys, and also one big family, too. That's exactly what we'll find if you have the following apps, like, say, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, or even YouTube as well. Any accounts you have between the apps. Got some sale amount, tweet me out anytime. Cobra Kai Master, you got that right, Leon. But yeah, what was your message about my love and I getting married again? Once we get to our future? What was your comment again that you want me to tell her tonight? If you can bring that comment real quick in the live chat tonight, if you can, buddy. But yeah, if you guys have an account on Twitter tonight, the name is ZachDawson82465600. The years for me, I've been on YouTube for 3 years, YouTube 5 years, Walmart 5 years, my love and I is 17-19. But it'll be 17-20, guys, once we reach by Friday.
Jack Dawson, aka Cobra Kai
Cobra Kai Master silly keyboard. It's fine, buddy. Can't ever complain or anything else to predict or combined. But if you do have an account on Twitter, guys, tell me your name and your numbers, how long you guys been on Twitter for, and yeah, anytime you want. But as long as you know who people are, if they have an account on that, what their name is, what they know about themselves, and telling about a little bit more about yourselves too. So you guys can follow each other, friend request each other, and check each other out. But on the guys, you guys can check me out on Twitter. That's Zach Dawson 824-65600. But on the guys, we have an account on Reddit, Reddit. You have to check me out as your awesome commentator. And anything else, so on and so forth tonight if you want. And one big family and one big community. But I only have Kevin, aka Tubitat. He's awesome, a great friend of mine. But the current days for Kevin is every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running egg almost 24/7. And Sony's Getaway, guys, Monday through Saturdays. And if you guys want anything in return, let me know in the live chat. Like I said, guys, Cobra Kai, I will officially do the finale of Cobra Kai probably next Friday of next week. But not tomorrow, guys. like I said, I will be back tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise, but I will not be streaming in the afternoon or tomorrow night, to be honest. But I will be back Saturday morning for Elden Ring, followed by Final Fantasy Origin. But yeah, guys, so this getaway is sweet. She's awesome. She's beautiful. She's funny. And she's a great friend of ours out of 268 mods. So you guys can check her out any of the current days. But yeah, guys, you're welcome also friend request me and follow me as well, guys, on Instagram, so on and so forth. Alright, guys, I'm going to get out of here for the night. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for Tales of Rise, same time, same channel, to see if we have good investigations or anything here at a popular census or anything that has to be much more in hand or anything inside or outside coming out of the community. Anything that's more to implore. But yeah, guys, stay positive and loyal, and also, guys, love, support, and respect is the key, and now it's just power. But for the most part, guys, the most very important thing is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, share me out, tweet me out on the current apps, as I said since I've been on YouTube for 5 years. Anytime you want. And you guys can share me out, tweet me out, anything you want, and so on and so forth in between. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. If you guys want a shout out by then, let me know. And you guys can vote to land at 38 and the Great Summon at 14. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Tales of Arise. And then I'll be back Saturday morning for Elden Ring and Final Fantasy Origin. From your awesome commentator, guys. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in the morning. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. And you guys have a good rest of your Thursday night. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Friday for Tales of Arise. Have a wonderful night, guys. And